Hey, Jeremy with Professional Home Inspections again. I wanted to show you a couple of things. Foundation movement always tends to come up on an inspection and nobody ever likes to hear it. But the facts is that movement exists. This area is really prone to it. There are things that you can help to do to minimize it, making sure that your grade and drainage is proper around the perimeter of your home, water evenly around your home, things like that, okay? Get gutters in, divert the water away from the property. But when I come into a house and I step out into the garage, this is one of the first signs that I usually see, is that down here at the stem wall, there's usually cracks. Now these cracks right here, you can see that. You can see it's indications of movement, okay? So we follow the stem wall down, and we see another crack right there. You can see it right there. Another small crack right there. Extremely tiny crack right here. And you get the picture, okay? So, come to the outside of the property. And this is on the garage, as you can see. Come up here and look at the freeze boards. Now, freeze board, you can see, is separated. It means the wall is shifted outward, okay? The wall shifted outward because the footing and everything underneath has moved. So as I walk down the side of the house, I'm going to start looking for more indicators of movement in this area. There are going to be cracks in the walls. Not uncommon to see. But nobody ever likes to hear about these things because it indicates issues. Okay? Fact is, the foundation has been neglected. There's poor grade and drainage around the perimeter of the house. Like you can see here, you've got flower beds with low grade, slopes down. You got eaves here that have no gutters installed, so all that water channels down and erodes the soil over time. And then you see movement. Let's go over here. I want to show you this is the total opposite corner of the house. So you can see up here, you can see that freeze board separated there. Okay. Now here's the thing. Probably about 95% of the houses that I inspect show some signs that are indicators of foundation movement. The reason I say this is I could go right next door here to the opposite house and I look up at the corner and you see their freeze board is separated as well. Indications of movement. Come over here on this side of the house. This is the south side. You see the crack forming up the wall. Okay. Come over here to this little patioed area. Look, freeze boards pushed out. Come over here to this area, pushed out. Now, like I said, there are things that can be done to help minimize this movement. Sometimes intervention is needed, okay? Nobody likes to hear it. Realtors hate to hear that a foundation's movement or an inspector that's picky and calls out everything, but if your inspector is not willing to call out the smallest amount of movement, they're not doing you any service at all. Because the facts is that things like this. Now this door, you can see it is very tiny. It's dropped. It's probably even hard for you to see it on this video. But I call it out. Why? It's a small shift. Alright? Small shifts turn into bigger shifts. Okay? So we come over here. And now we see a door here. That's dropped. You see? Okay. So let's go down into where the bedrooms are. I want you to see this door. Let's get some light going in this hallway. So we go into this bedroom here. I'm gonna shut the door. I want you to look at this door, okay? Now, you can see it's dropped some, right? But as we come down here, see this? You can see the hallway through the door. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this very well. Oh, there you go. So, the gap here is increased tremendously because of movement. So, what I'm basically trying to say is, if your inspector is not calling out even the smallest amount of movement, so that you're at least well aware and realistically understand that the house has moved, and that it could potentially move in the future, that inspector's not doing you a good job. Okay? He's not doing his job. He's not doing what he's intended to do. He is sugarcoating everything so he doesn't make a realtor mad, in that way that hopefully he gets referrals. I see it a lot. I've been doing this for 13 years. I'm a third generation. And I'm kind of one of those inspectors that don't give a crap. I'm basically going to call it as I see it. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. It may kill the deal. Call me a deal killer, whatever the case is. I don't kill deals. Houses kill deals. Sellers kill deals because they don't want to fix stuff. It's just the facts, and it's the nature of the beast that we live. So hopefully this gives you a little more understanding about inspections, what we're looking for, things that can be potential problems. Sorry about the lighting. So if you got a question, you need an inspection, please do not buy a house without getting it inspected. Even if it isn't me. I hope it is me. But even if it's not, make sure you talk to your friends about good inspectors that they've used personally. Don't always rely on your realtor. Unfortunately, there's bad realtors out there like there's bad inspectors. Some realtors will recommend an inspector that they know does not do thorough work. Okay? If they do that, they're not working for you. All right? There's enough realtors in this area, and the ratio from realtors to inspectors is minimal. Okay? So there's only a few hand-selected inspectors in this area. They know which inspectors are thorough. Who's going to basically tell you every little thing, smallest crack, loose plugs, whatever the case is, doors that are out of square, stop valves under sinks that are frozen, whatever the case is. You want to make sure that they're giving you a thorough inspection, you're getting what you paid for, and you're not getting taken for, okay? So like I said, give me a call. Jeremy Ruprecht, Professional Home Inspections, 806-282-8552. Have a great day. Be blessed.